Hello everyone, thank you guys so much for joining me today for this video. So I know I haven't made a video in a really long time like this because I was thinking like I don't have anywhere in my house right now to film any types of videos, but I could just sit right here and do it. Like, it really doesn't matter. I have some lights and a camera. All of my stuff literally had cobwebs on it. That's how long it's been since I've done this. Like, literally they had cobwebs and dust on them, which is gross. And I should clean them after I'm done doing this because it's gross. And I haven't put on makeup in a really long time, and like there's mascara getting in my eye. So I'm just like annoyed by that too. But anyways, so yeah, there's mascara getting in my eyeball. Anyways, it's not what this video is about. This video is about houseplants, and I just got a bunch of houseplants, so I thought I would show them to you. But thank you guys if you are returning. Most of my viewers are just people who are returning viewers, so thank you so much for staying around and watching. And if you're new, hi. I am Sammy. That's my name. I don't really like my name, but what are you gonna do, you know? Change it, I guess. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna show you guys plants that I just recently got. I'm more of an outdoor gardening type of person, but I live in the Pacific Northwest, so the winters are pretty cloudy and rainy and cold, so I can't garden as well, or it's not as fun to garden in the wintertime. So I figured that a good way to garden indoors is, so basically in the wintertime I have to garden indoors, and a really good way to garden indoors, other than like having hydroponic plants, is to have house plants. So I got some more house plants. I made another video like this last year, but in that video I kind of just like took the camera around, but I wanted to like start doing more sit down videos again, and I've been watching other houseplant haul type of videos, and the people who do those videos, they just sit in one space and then they like show you the plant while they're staying in one space. So that's what I'm gonna do for this video. I'm just gonna like get some of them right next to me and then show them to you. So yeah, if you're interested in houseplants, you're going to really love this video. If you're interested in plants in general, you're probably going to like this video. And if you're not interested in plants, then I really hope that you'll become interested in them, because I think plants are what's going to save our planet. So I really hope that everyone will get interested in having an urban jungle if you live in an urban environment, an urban jungle in your house or on your balcony, on your windowsill, or if you live in a rural environment or a place where you can have a yard. I hope everyone will get into gardening and growing plants, because it's really great for the environment, especially if you plant trees and things like that. So anyways, okay, so that's all for the rambling. Now I will show you the houseplants that I just got, and maybe in another video I will do like an update on the ones that I got last year if anyone's interested in that. Okay, so I just watched the footage back, and I realized that my hat was kind of distracting, so I decided to take my hat off. Anyways, I'm really jealous of those people who can just be like so put together. I am like not one of those types of people, which is another thing that makes being a YouTuber kind of hard for someone like me. I don't know if other YouTubers can relate to this. I watched this other houseplant person on YouTube. Her name is Harley, and shout out to her for like being a hot mess. No offense to her, but she's kind of a hot mess. I'm a hot mess. I don't know. But she's able to like do videos without like any makeup and stuff, and I'm just like, she's my inspiration right now, because I know I'm wearing makeup. But anyways, I'm going to talk about the houseplants now. So I'm going to start with Hoyas, because these are the most recent ones that I got. That's why they're not in their permanent homes yet. They're just in little plastic nursery pots. And a lot of people, including me, thought that these were like really boring, which is why I am just now getting some. But, and this one's kind of boring, it's just got these two leaves, but it will get bigger. These get bigger. but I always buy them small because they're less expensive, and I'm always on a budget, so um, they're less expensive, and I like growing things. You know, I have a green thumb. I like gardening, so I like growing things, so I don't really mind getting them when they're smaller. So this does get bigger, and it's a plant that has like leaves like this but bigger, but I think these plants are notorious for growing really slowly. So anyways, this is it right now after I first got it, and hopefully it'll get bigger. But this is a Hoya, and I'll just show you my Hoyas first because I'm just now getting into Hoyas. And I thought they were boring at first, but then I realized that they weren't boring. And then I put them in my house, and I realized that they have such... Actually, I found out how good the vibes were when I went to a plant shop. I got this one online on Etsy, but I was in the plant store, and there was like a Hoya Carrii, I think it's called, and it's just like a little heart-shaped leaf in a pot. So it seems very boring, but then I held it, and I was like, this has such a vibe. Anyone who's into like crystals and stuff like that, or like witchcraft or anything, you know, or really empathetic people, or people, highly sensitive people, or indigo children or whatever, I don't know, the silly things like that. But there are some people who, I know a lot of people who are like introverts and things like that, who are really good at picking up vibes and vibrations from things. So these plants have really calming, fucking cool vibe to them. Like, it's just like, I would say peaceful and calming, and just like, I don't know, good vibe. So this is another Hoya, and there's a ranunculus accidentally growing in there. I'm gonna grow ranunculus in my garden, and they're gonna be blooming in like 3 months or something, or 4 months, and I'm really excited to show you guys that. But anyways, so there was a ranunculus corm piece in the soil, and it actually sprouted. But so this is another Hoya pubicalyx. Ignore the ranunculus sprout. So yeah, it's probably a little too moist for him. I learned that these guys don't like having very moist soil. They like to be a little bit more dry, like a succulent. But yeah, these also get a lot bigger. I bought these as cuttings, because these are kind of on the expensive side. But I hope that you will survive, and I hope your pot dries out, because it does feel kind of moist. Okay. Anyway, hope it doesn't die. If it does die, I'll buy another one, because I really like it. Okay. And the other Hoya that I got is this Hoya... Oh, that's a Hoya pubicalyx splash. This is a Hoya obovata splash. And I just got them as little cuttings, so basically just part of the plant that had grown roots. And then this is a Hoya Hoya crimson queen. And so none of my leaves are pink, but I think if you put this plant in a lot of sun, then some of the petals will turn crimson, and maybe some of the leaves grow in crimson. But yeah, I should probably put this in a smaller pot too, because the soil's wet and I don't want it to die. But anyways, this one's doing well. It came pretty messed up. One of the leaves was broken, so I just cut it off. And yeah, but it's perked up for sure. And that is the Hoya. Also has a very good vibe. Just such a calming vibe. If you have anxiety, you should look into getting Hoyas, or any kind of like erratic vibes in your house, which I did have. Get some Hoyas, and it's just like so grounding. Grounding is a good word for it. Okay, so this is I think maybe one other houseplant I got is not pet safe. All the other ones are going to be pet safe. But if I ever get a houseplant that is not pet safe, I just keep it away from from where my cats are. But this is called a Tradescantia, I think, or Wandering Jew. And once again, I'm not a houseplant expert. These are just houseplants that I recently got. I'm more of an outdoor gardening person. But I also really love houseplants, and I do want to learn more about them and learn all the words. But this arrived pretty messed up. It's definitely perked up and it's grown. But it arrived with a couple of the leaves broken, but it's really pretty. It turns purple when it gets enough light, which this is. I have it under a grow light, and it's starting to grow new leaves, so pretty happy with that, even though it's not pet safe. But I just thought it was so pretty, and it's already growing new leaves, and it's just very pretty. Super pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to the next batch of plants. Okay, so this is the only other plant that I think might not be pet safe. All the other ones I'm pretty sure are pet safe, but anyways, so this is one that I bought off of Etsy. Oh, it's getting a new leaf. There's a new leaf too. And I really wanted this because I heard that these are fast growers and these are trailing plants. They trail down. So I really wanted to have at least one trailing plant, even though it's not. Is it pet safe? I don't know. I have to look into it. I don't think they are, but hopefully my cats won't bite them. But so this is a philodendron Brazil, and it looks kind of crazy right now, but I'm hoping it will. I just got all of these, by the way, so they're not really rooted or anything like that. So, but yeah, so I'm hoping this will grow out, and because these are pretty, they have like a marbled, they've got like a brushstroke pattern on the leaves, and I really wanted a philodendron or a pothos, but they're not pet safe, so that's why I have not gotten one before. But I'm hoping if I can leave it up there on the shelf where it is, it will be away from the cats so they won't bite it. Yeah, I'm hoping I can keep it away from the cats so it'll be fine. Oh, but yeah, the one thing I was saying earlier about Harley, who makes plant videos, her channel is just Harley G, Harlig. She has a lot of videos and she gets a lot of views and stuff. So anyway, but the thing I was saying about her is that she can make videos with no makeup and all this stuff, and I have such a hard time making videos because I'm so insecure and I'm such a mess. So it's like, I don't know, whatever. It makes me real, right? I'm real? I don't know. I'm just like so real, whatever. So this is one that I got at a plant shop that's local to me. I got this from a gardening center, and I was not planning on getting it because it's a peperomia, and I have other peperomias, and I'm kind of like over it as far as peperomia goes. No offense to peperonias, but I saw this one and it's so cute, and it's probably my favorite peperomia now. It's called a pixie lime, I think, and it's got these, they're kind of like, I wouldn't say that they're fuzzy, but they're slightly fuzzy on the backs of them. But I just like the color because I don't have that color in my house, really. It's like this really pretty mint green, and I really like the growth habit. Is more of a bush, and the other peperomias that I grow don't have a similar growth habit. So I thought I would try it out. But yeah, it's more of a bushy peperomia, which I appreciate. I love it. It's my favorite. You're my favorite. You're so cute. Okay. Next is another one that I got at that same gardening center. It's one I've wanted for a while. I've wanted it since last year, but I just never did it. I never got it. But it's a Calathea, rattlesnake Calathea. I'm just giving the common names for them, by the way. not the scientific names. But yes, so it's just this Calathea. I've heard people pronounce it Calathea, but I pronounce it Calathea. And it's a prayer plant and has really pretty markings on the leaves, really cool thin leaves, and I really love Calatheas. They really vibe well with me. They're kind of finicky, which I am also kind of finicky, and they're kind of princessy, which I also am. They don't like tap water, which I also don't like tap water. They prefer filtered water or rainwater. I'm the same way. Not rainwater. I don't drink rainwater, but I will only drink filtered water because tap water is nasty to drink, in my opinion. And these guys feel the same way. If you give them tap water, the tips of their leaves will turn brown, which clearly has happened to this one at the plant shop because I can tell that the tips of some of these have been cut off. But you're supposed to just give them distilled water or rainwater, and I give mine rainwater because there is an abundance of rainwater. There's an abundance of rainwater in the Pacific Northwest right now. So yeah. So pretty. Love you. Love you. Oh, and I like high humidity. Oh, and the leaves fold down during the day, and then they fold up at nighttime. So, yeah. Okay. And I got another Calathea from the plant shop. I couldn't resist when I saw they had a whole bunch of these. There was one with like a ginormous leaf, but I decided to get this one because it had 2 new leaves growing in. One has already almost grown in all the way. Well, it has pretty much grown in all the way. And then there's another new leaf coming in there. And there's another one right there, a little baby one. I'm gonna sneeze from all the dirt. Couldn't resist this Calathea. I saw these online and I was never really prompted to get one, but then I saw it in person. I saw these in person and they're just so pretty. It's really folded all the way down right now because it's noon and they fold down during the day because they're prayer plants. But if it'll let me show you the backs of the leaves, they're really pretty dark purple, and the markings are just really intricate, and I don't know, lots of pretty colors happening here. So lots of indoor interest for the winter time. So this type of plant will definitely help fight the wintertime blues because of how just epically gorgeous it is. And yeah, just make sure you give them filtered water or distilled water or rainwater, and maybe a humidifier if you live in a dry area. And then just you'll have a beautiful plant. And these grow really quickly too. Yeah, so not really quickly, but quickly for most houseplants. Okay. You'll get a new leaf every week or so or 2. I should have just braided my hair so that I wouldn't mess with it. That's all that happened here. Sorry. Like, I watch these other YouTubers and they start rambling about stupid stuff and like apologizing and like being insecure, and I literally turn it off. And then I do the same thing. So I don't know why anyone... Thank you for watching if you've made it this far with my annoying, insecure shit. But literally the only reason I still make videos is because people want me to make them. I have good fans. Thank you to my fans who are telling me, please make another video. Make a video, it can be about anything. And I love your videos and all these other things. That's why I keep doing it. So thank you for your support. But I just am so insecure. I'm gonna hide behind this. I'm gonna hide behind this plant. Okay. Last but not least, I got this in honor of Christmas time. I ordered this from Etsy, from Fern Plant Shop. I figure I should give the name of the shop. So, buying from Etsy, here's a little promo for Etsy because I bought $5 stock in Etsy. So I'm a shareholder in Etsy stock. But yeah, so if you want to shop small but still order stuff online, you can yeah, buy from Etsy sellers. It's got a package. I hope it's for my kitty cats because they're out of cat treats. But anyways, this is a Norfolk Island pine, and I thought it'd be good because I don't have any children or anything, so I never ever get a Christmas tree in my house. But I thought I could get like this, and it could be kind of like a Christmas tree. And also, I saw this in this other houseplant YouTuber's video. Her name is Planterina, and she had a huge one of these, and I was like, oh my god, they will really get that big over time. So I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and get a $15 one, and then one day I will have a gigantic tree in my house. And won't that be fun? It'll be like a real Christmas tree. But these aren't actually pine trees, botanically, I guess. But they're called pines. But there's something else. Not sure what. I'm sure lots of people do know, and I don't know currently, but maybe I will someday. I will educate myself on the botany of this plant. Anyway, so these are not real pine trees, and they don't like cold weather, so that's why they are good house plants, because they can go inside your house for the winter, and they like high humidity and bright lights, so yeah. Oh yeah, and one thing I should add about Calathea is that they are tolerant of lower light, which is why they also make a good house plant. They are low light tolerant. They don't love low light, but they're tolerant of, you know, what is inside of your house. Okay, last but definitely not least is this beautiful Fittonia, also called nerve plant. And I have one that's a red one or a pink one. It's a pink one, and it's got pink veining on the leaves, but I really wanted one that had white veining on the leaves because I think it shows up really, really well with the green, the dark green leaves and the white veining. So yeah, hope you guys can see it. And my hair didn't suck so much. I just took a shower, so my hair kind of sucks right now. So anyway, but yeah, I love this so much. And also these are really tolerant of medium to low light, the type of light that we have in our houses. So yeah, that's why this is another good one for a houseplant. Just don't overwater it and don't give it too much light. But I mean, give it some light, just not too much, because they don't like a lot of light. They really prefer a lower light situation. So that's why these are great, and they're so pretty and cool to look at. I mean, so cool to look at. Love it. So pretty. Okay, so I almost forgot about this one. It's the last one. Another one that I was not planning on getting because it's a peperomia, and I was like so over peperomias. But they are a really good houseplant because they are pet safe. So if your pet bites it, nothing bad will happen. And look how pretty this is. This is a Peperomia Jenny. This is another one that I got at my local plant store / garden center. And yeah, Peperomia Jenny, and has really thick leaves and has just a really pretty reddish crimson edging. So a really pretty peperomia. If you are thinking that you are over peperomias, I don't know, or if you think they're overrated or something, I understand. But look how pretty this is. And it's in my bathroom because they do like high humidity. And so yeah. And one of the leaves fell off. I was trying to root it, but I doubt it'll root. But But yeah, supposedly they don't like to be repotted, and I could kind of tell, like, you know, like I said earlier, I can pick up vibes from plants, and I could tell when I was repotting this that it was like getting mad, and I was like, people are right. They really do not like it if you mess with their roots. But I really wanted to put it in this pot, because terracotta pots are good for peperomias so that they don't rot. The extra moisture will go into the pot, and it like is breathable and stuff. So yeah, terracotta pots are good for plants that will rot if you overwater them. So things like succulents and peperomias and Hoyas and things. So yeah, but I did put it in this pot, and I think because I have it in the bathroom and there's high humidity, and that's kind of where you put plants that like high humidity to kind of baby them, because every time you take a shower it's like a spa day for them. So yeah, I think he's doing good, he or she. Hey. Okay. You're cute. I love you. You're pretty. So those are all of the new houseplants that I got for this year. I think I'm done. That's a lot. So yeah, that's all the plants that I'm probably going to get. There are a few more that I want, but I will wait until next winter because you just want to pace yourself, you know, maybe? I don't know. But I feel like I have a lot now, including the ones that I bought last year. So maybe I'll do an update on those because they are still alive and they're thriving, and some of them have multiplied and are like spreading to more pots. So yeah, it's really fun to be able to continue gardening even in the winter time. All you have to do is buy houseplants or have hydroponic systems and things. But houseplants are really, really nice because they increase the oxygen in your home. They really, depending on the plant, will help with the vibes in your house. Like, you know, I feel like the Calatheas are pretty neutral, but the Hoyas have like a really, really grounding, calming, peaceful vibe. And I'm so excited to have them, and I hope they grow. And I look forward to getting more of them next year and stuff. Anyways, so yeah, I'm proud of myself for finally sitting down and making another sit down type video. Let's hope I can keep it up and not do it. Because I mean, just this is fine. Just sitting here is fine. It doesn't matter. I don't need like some fancy setup to make videos, you know? So I just live in a really small house right now, but it's okay. I'm gonna be okay. I have all my plants. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you will watch another one of my videos, and I hope you guys stay safe and sane. And yeah, let me know in the comments what other videos you guys want me to make. I know people want me to give like a mental health update, which I totally will. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. I will hopefully see you in another video. Okay, that's it for this video. I gotta go eat lunch. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye. If you guys really want to know why I started making videos again, it's because of these Hoyas. They are so healing. They're healing plants. Hoyas. Get some.